All right, everybody. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different scenario. We're going to take you on a tour of the upper concourse and some of the insane views of Austin that DKR has. We're also going to show you a hidden gem that just opened up for a place to stop pre and post game at any time of day or night that you might go to a Texas game. And most importantly, we're going to check out the must-dos, the must-haves on Bevo Boulevard, which you should definitely be also hitting up. And cool. I'm really excited about this video all. It's the magic of technology. I've edited it, but it's fall here in Austin, and we look forward to 3 more home games in the Red River rivalry this weekend. See you there. All right, we're starting off game day, taking advantage of the 2:30 kick. Good old East Austin, as you can see, some new downtown, old downtown, off in the distance, but we're at the very popular, very crowded Cosmic Coffee East. Location's been open like a couple weeks. If you're going to a Texas game at any time of the day, especially 11 a.m., this is one of the only bars you're probably going to find open that's not just a student bar. If you want that vibe, go for it. There's some great bars on West Campus like Victory Lap that are brand new that are for all ages, but here Cosmic Solito has all sorts of cocktails, boozy contraptions. It's about this path right here. As you can see, people are going. It's probably about a 15-minute bike ride or scooter ride to where you can park at DKR, where we're going to go next. But we'll talk more about the game when we're there. But I just wanted to give you all a brand new spot since most Texas fans drive in from long distances for the game or fly in. Very few actually live around here. I think this is a great option that you should try out. It is super crowded, but it's popular. It's another spot because there's another spot way deep on South Congress. That's one of the best outdoor restaurants in Austin. But it's a great place. They don't have TVs, so if you're interested in other games, probably not the best bet. But if you want a crowd that's going to be a little bit football crowd, but a lot of locals here in good old East Austin, give this place a shot. Cosmic Coffee Solito. All right, everybody. Since I got to walk through Bevo Boulevard and Smokies Midway today, there's another vlog in here from 2021. It's virtually the same thing. I'll give you guys a shot. Great time of day to be on Bevo Boulevard because it's not crowded yet and the games will all be on at 11. So yeah, again, they used to do happy hour pricing here. I believe they still do, but there's 4 sections to Bevo Boulevard. There's the actual Bevo Boulevard, which we're on now. There's Smokies Midway, which is family and carnival games and rides. There's the Hook'em Hangout and Big Bertha, which are just giant beer gardens and bars, but there's plenty of beer everywhere. So have no fear, you will not miss beer. And then there's Longhorn City Limits, the music festival that happens before and after the game, depending on the time of day. So you're really in luck today, it being 2:30. This is also the area where you do sign up. Everyone always asks, how do the kids get to run on the field right before the game? Well, this is what you do. They sign you up here, and they take care of you, and they take your kid off your hands. So that's a good one. But making our way through Bevo Boulevard, we will be down the way in a minute where all the food trucks are. Big Bertha and all sorts of other cool things at LBJ. All right, everyone, just adjacent to the LBJ lawn, we have Smokies Midway, which actually has the food trucks begin. All sorts of great games and rides that are free. But the Hook'em Hangout, if you ask me, is the place to be before games. So you can see back there, we have some of the more finest food trucks in Austin. And my favorite, we have Big Bertha, and we have a nice sports bar back here. So all the games on over here with TVs. You've got car back beer. And you're in good shape. You're in good shape by being back here. You can't really go wrong. All right, guys, here's the best place to hang out. It's the Hook'em Hangout. These fans know what's up there early. You've got ample food trucks. You've got plenty of games on. And, of course, Big Bertha, which has local Austin craft brewing, Kerbach Brewing as well. And as this is the live music capital of the world, you got another smaller stage over there with the big Hook'em Hangout there. Excuse me, on Longhorn City Limit stage. But there's some of the best beers in Austin. And you're a stone's throw away from the game. You got all the early games on and plenty of food. So great place, Hook'em Hangout before the game. All right, all. Moody Center right there. South end zone right there. Texas Football Complex right here. Go upstairs to look at some of the cool, exciting views. There is a hidden concession stand down here if you've ever wondered, but here's a cool standing area. And then there are the Red Shirts morning workout. Yeah, I've always thought from a standing room area, there's a radio broadcast that's played here. And I've always loved this view on this rail if you want to get a different angle of the game. All right, fans, you can see the sky cam. If you've ever wondered how they rig it here, this is how it's done. Just right up there over the upper deck, attached to the light pole. Here's the newer side of the upper deck here at DKR, the smaller side, but the newer side nonetheless. You can see the upper deck just goes up here. So, but you still have plenty of great food. 40 Acres Market, which are the new addition for this year, just to grab and go stands that keep the lines moving. But the views here, as usual in Austin, are great. Other side has a view of downtown. Royal Burgers is a new addition that's very famous here in the 40 Acres. And Texas Tavern as well. Believe it or not, it's the beer wall, got plenty of refreshments. But one of the biggest things about stadiums like this and older stadiums are height. And just how high it is. And, this is 9 stories off the ground. It gets even higher than the other ones. But the Texas Tavern here, we've got a lot of draft cocktails and plenty of beer fridges, which is awesome. And cooling station. Continue around. The best view in all of not just college football, but NFL football from any football stadium anywhere is here. Just want to give everyone a good vantage point of the pre and post game concerts at Longhorn City Limits by the LBJ Library and the LBJ Fountain. You can see, there's Big Bertha number 2 coming into the stadium. You can see that the tailgates, quite frankly, go and take over this whole urban campus, as CDC likes to say, and go on and on and on as we make our way to the older part out of the Red McCombs end zone. Go to the older part of the stadium on the other side by Belmont Hall. Now we're coming on the Belmont Hall side of the stadium, on the older side, and here are the grab and go stands. Yo, here are more of the grab and go stands. This year. Here is the rest of the upper concourse. They have a Four Brothers stand and a Stubb stand. Here you have 2 more of the identical grab and go stands right over here. Gridiron Store. And now we're going to go down the world's largest escalator to get to the right side. Stubb stand. Here you have 2 more of the identical grab and go stands right over here. Gridiron Store. And now we're going to go down the world's largest escalator to get to the right side. One of the coolest apartments on the West Campus has to be this one with this pool right here. Here's the rest of the 40 acres and the West Campus, the new apartments, and then downtown and the Capitol right over there. Awesome views. All right, pre-game field report prediction is going to be 34-21. I will tell you why in like 10 minutes. All right, everyone, as I was saying, prediction for the game, now that the season has progressed and we kind of know a lot about each team. Last time, 2 years ago, first time actually in the field, Daniels, the Kansas quarterback, played that game and towards Texas. They won 57-56. Brendan Schooler, fun fact, dropped a game-winning interception and probably is now in his 2nd year with the Patriots, so good for him. But today's game, I think it's going to be 31-24. Texas is becoming quickly a defensive team. Everyone thought this group of receivers and passing game would be the strength, but It's actually been the defense, which people were optimistic for, but it wasn't as likely that the veteran offense wasn't going to carry the team. So I think Texas resorts to more of a ground and pound attack. Might be looking more than Red River, but I think they win this one. Final prediction, 34-21. Kansas is good. This will be a big time win for their program. The win here 2 years ago kind of started their program as the progression goes, but that's that. Are you trying to say hi to the dog? Okay. I said 34-21. What do you guys say?
42-17.
What do you say?
38-7.
All right, we'll see who wins a quarter. All right, today's field report, freaking hot, bitterly hot. Although not as hot as the first game, it will be about 125 degrees on the field today. Bigger, stronger Texas teams should like that, but they haven't done well. South side of Jayhawks. Stadium after the bus drops them off on boulevard to the south side. That's the whole traveling party of the Jayhawks who walked last time they made this walk. Left the stadium victorious in a program-defining victory. Today would be the exact same situation. A program-defining victory that would launch them into a hell of a conversation. All right, halftime report. Daniels didn't play, had a back injury, but the game is in typical Texas fashion. Still very, very tough. We'll see what happens in the second half. My prediction's looking a little light. We'll see. All right, team. Going to do the post-game recap report as I head for home. Walking out of DKR, since you guys are probably tired of seeing me on the field. And we haven't done a pregame walk in a while, so we'll do a post-game walk real quick. This is going to take a minute. The game was 40-14. Texas missed a couple of short field goals. One field goal that got a lot longer due to red zone conversion. So dominant win. The air of the game when Daniels surprisingly didn't play. I wonder how many people on the gambling side of things would have got wind of that early. But Texas got out to a 10-0 lead, and then KU fought back. They have some good players. They have a good running back. It's funny, the last time 2 years ago they were here was my first ever game working that spot on the field. And 2 years we played Kansas, and that's the night they won 57-56 in the famous overtime game. Again, I'll reiterate. And they looked a lot bigger, faster, stronger, meaner. So they didn't get that program-defining win that they had hoped for tonight. But they didn't have their quarterback. So they asserted themselves well. They're not going to collapse this year like they did last year, where they were lucky to make a bowl game. Like what they're doing. I like that the school's invested in the program with all the influx that's going on. It's a big win, so pretty exciting times. And to wrap this up from the brand new South End Zone, we're going to look ahead to next week, Red River rivalry, y'all. Texas didn't look like they were looking ahead today. They just played a better team. Quinn, it's funny how he puts together great stretches of play and he puts together bad stretches of play, but the 5 games through the season now, the consistent thing is Texas pulls away late in games in fourth quarter. They do not wilt. They are dominant. Sark's teams here have been tarnished by wilting in third and fourth quarters. But every game they finish ascending. It's funny, I don't get how the slow starts are happening. It seems like they string together rough plays, like just drops or bad passes or interceptions that are just where you miss a receiver. But all in all, Texas pulls away again in the fourth quarter and shows that they're a true national contender. So exciting times, and we'll see you next week.